Okay, I guess apparently I can exit here. Can exit through this? I need to try to find a way to fast travel there. Can we? Or do we have to run there? There we go. Now we can. Okay, there we go. Oh, so we can fast travel. That's good. Okay, back in the beginning. Let's go ahead and freaking use Usain Bolt back there. Come on. There we go. Right, and back inside we go. Let's see, we need to talk to Maki in particular. Ask why her bag is missing. We need to talk to Himiko if possible.
Shuichi!
Can you come with me?
What happened?
Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. What, the things that we found? He shouted quickly and ran to the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kipo? What's in the bathroom? Oh, yo! Yo, whoa! Whoa.
Hey!
I was wondering if somebody would be using the industrial toilet at all. I mean, we did talk about the toilet before. I'm pretty sure we had Monokuma talk to us about the industrial toilet. It's like a heavy-duty toilet or something. I would think somebody would try to flush the evidence if they used a murder weapon, which is why I'm surprised when I saw the bolts and the crossbow there. Why wouldn't they just some of the... That's for example, let's assume that Kaito killed Kokichi. Then he would disassemble the crossbow, put the bolts and the poison into the toilet and try to flush it down. It is industrial grade and everything, I'm pretty sure. Kibo, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this. Another clothes. There's a Kokichi's clothes.
Huh?
The Kokichi's clothes? Soaked and wrinkled. There's no doubt these are Kokichi's.
But...
Where'd you find this? Didn't see when I was investigating the bathroom. Why are they soaked?
Well...
The toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out the clothes. Looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. How are these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
That was very brave of me. Thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
He's so proud of himself, isn't he? Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? This isn't the time to hesitate. Okay, let's check on this thing. Okay, you know what I'm noticing here? I'm thinking this could be a pattern here. Now, I'm not gonna talk about the motives or whys or hows, but Himiko went and grabbed the bag from Maki's lab. Went and grabbed the poison, put some of the poison into the antidote bottle, because that's what I'm assuming that thing on the ground is the antidote bottle filled with poison. Brought her over together to Kaito. The reason why for now. Have Kaito put together, assemble back the crossbow, and then try to fight Kokichi? And maybe kill Kokichi, possibly kill Kokichi, because he thought he was going to shoot the bolts with the antidote, and not the poison, but he said he shot with the poison, so Kokichi died. And to try to hide the evidence, maybe Kaito went and flushed down the clothes for Kokichi down, and put his jacket in a hydraulic press to make it seem like he died? Then where the fuck is Kaito at? Yeah, seriously, where the fuck is Kaito? What's going on here? Kokichi's clothes, found in the bathroom. They were found in the toilet. Some must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
What's the matter?
Is something the matter? Please investigate.
Okay.
Okay. Ultimate Detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue.
Alright.
Alright. Made up my mind. Grab Kokichi's soaked clothes and spread them open. Huh? He did! Kaito did get him, didn't he? There's a small hole in the back. Another hole in the sleeve. Kaito got him. Kaito got Kokichi with the crossbow bolts, didn't he? It's about the same size as the one in Kaito's sleeve. There's a trace of blood around the holes too. Wait, if Kaito got one on his sleeve, does that mean Kaito got hit as well? Shit, that's not good. What does that mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushing the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Kibo, thank you. Thank you, that's a very important clue.
Well...
I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline the handshake of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. Kokichi's clothes have been added to the tubal section of my monopad. Why about clean hands? Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press. Where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? Why is this game still going even though the mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
You concerned about that? Kiba and I washed our hands in the sink. I left the bathroom. Well, that was a weird zoom in. Or zoom out. It's more to investigate. Okay, let's try to talk to Maki here. Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? She just jumped to that conclusion herself. I mean, at certain point, I guess you could say, like, let's say for example, like seeing this in particular, you would think, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, definitely Kaito's dead. That is his jacket, that's a lot of blood right there. There's no other way. There's no other way. Kaito's just dead. Kaito's gone. But unfortunately for Shuichi, we can't just end it like that. We can't just end it at that. We have to find the truth about this. Let's talk to Himiko. I want to ask about this whole thing. You can keep it both look so refreshed now. Gross. Refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom. Even now you can't help yourselves, huh? What?
That's true.
It's all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. What was that about? Can we not talk to Himiko about this? About the whole or sneaking back with a case?
Gross.
I guess we can't. Okay. Himiko just has a weird imagination between Shuichi and Kibo. Okay. Okay. Discussing this further. So, here's one thing what might have happened. Clearly Himiko is responsible for this. Like, she's responsible for at least bringing the bag with crossbow bolts and the crossbow and probably the poison to Kaito. Is this actually that easy? Fuck, give me a second here. Okay, so let's go and summarize something. So, from everything we know, oh god, so difficult to make sense of it. So, crazy theory. I'm gonna list my crazy theory before the trial goes up, while everything is still fresh in my mind. So, the body was crushed under the hydraulic press to make us not be able to investigate the body and just assume that whoever died was Kaito. That's what it made it seem like. That's for certain. The cable was cut so we would not be able to raise the hydraulic press as well after the crushing has happened. The hydraulic press is an option, as a function that stops when it detects living bodies using infrared, living personnel when using infrared sensors. It did not, because when it crushed whoever's underneath there. So maybe somebody who already died got crushed underneath. That could be another possibility. That they crushed them to make sure that, well, because they're already dead, and make sure to hide the evidence of whoever that was, leaving us only a sleeve of Kaito to make us assume that it is Kaito dead there. The body was clearly dragged out, at least one of the bodies, if more it looks like. The body was definitely dragged out from the bathroom over to there. Over to the hydraulic press and then thrown into the hydraulic press. That's for certain. To figure out exactly what happened, we have two sets of evidence here. Actually, I have more than two, but two particular sets of impact for the bolts, right, are Shuichi's back, Shuichi's sleeve, and Kaito's sleeve. So Shuichi's shoulder side for his sleeve, and Kaito's sleeve on the hand area. What I think what could have happened is, okay, before I jump to conclusions, God, I'm trying to make sure I'm rationalizing everything before I sound like an idiot. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm trying to rationalize everything in my head to make sure I don't sound like an idiot when I voice what I think exactly happened here. Okay. Got it right now. Course of action. Himiko goes into Maki's lab, grabs a crossbow, goes into Shuichi's lab, pours out the antidote, puts a little bit of poison for whatever poison that was in the bottle there, into the antidote bottle. She probably tells Kaito that in there is a antidote, and probably does something, maybe like paralyzes Kokichi or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what she told him or something. Maybe, because I don't think Kaito would be like, oh, things are poison, let's go kill Kokichi. Kaito wouldn't kill. I don't think Kaito would kill. I don't think Kaito's a murderer. So she was seen by Kibo running over to the hangar, and when she left, she didn't have the case on her. Then she pulled the bag through the window with the crossbow and the bolts and the antidote poison bottle. So Kaito assembles the crossbow, loads out the bolts, dips the 3 bolts into the antidote poison bottle, and then somehow gets Kokichi off guard, shoots him in the back, shoots him in the arm. And then also somehow, probably because Kokichi gets his hand on a bolt or something, or on the crossbow, gets hit in the hand. Possibly. Then, whoever that knew about the exocells, right? About how they're only focusing on Monokuma and nobody else. While they were being patrolled, somebody came with a hammer, smacked the exocell on the face to disable the lock so the hatch would be open, which is why this green one has an open hatch like this, which supposed to originally shouldn't be able to be open, because only the Monokums would be able to control and enter these things because of the sensors on them and everything. Smacks him, gets inside, either operates or lets the autopilot system bring it back into the hangar, right? Possibly bring it back into the hangar. And then, at that point, if both, assuming that both Kokichi and Kaito are hit by the poison, they're both dead. They're both have already been dead by this time. The bolts are removed in the bathroom. The bodies are dragged out into the hydraulic press. Kokichi's clothes were flushed down the toilet. Kaito's clothes were left on the hydraulic press. And maybe the reason we can't find neither Kaito or Kokichi, and it's probably going to be completely turned around when we start the trial. Kokichi's probably going to pop out and go, "Hi guys, I'm back! I'm here, I'm the mastermind!" Or Kaito's going to be like, "Hey, oh, hi, how you going? I went to grab a change of clothes, I'm back though." Probably. There could be a possibility that inside the hydraulic press are both Kaito and Kokichi. And whoever used the loop for the exocells that only focusing on Monokuma to smack with a hammer, get inside, operate back into the thing because apparently the exocells could actually pass through the security system no problem, according to Kiba. Use the exocell to get inside, get out of it, drag both the bodies into the hydraulic press, place Kaito's jacket over in the hydraulic press on the outside to make us think it's Kaito that died there, take Kokichi's clothes, try to flush them down the toilet, crush it, make us think only Kaito died. Kokichi's just nowhere to be found. But in fact, it's just 2 bodies being there. And then cut off the cable from the operation in order for us not to leave the body and see that there are 2 bodies under there. Or 2 semblances of bodies. Semblances. Because I don't know what they look like right now, honestly. I wouldn't know. Probably some... as disgusting as it sounds, mush. Just guts and mush or whatever. And the reason hydraulic press was able to bring down is because the body's already dead. There's just a way to make us think that not be able to tell how many bodies there are. I'm telling you, but then how would the person be able to get out then? If they're able to get inside using the exocell, how would they be able to get out then? The hatch is not big enough for a person, you'd only be able to put items in it. I have a theory about that. That was actually pretty relevant in the second game. Not second game, in the second class trial for this game in particular. But who could possibly fit through small holes? Sounds dirty, please don't take it out of context. But I'm gonna save it to myself for now. I'm gonna save it to myself because I don't know if I'm gonna be jumping to conclusions or not. Anyway, who I haven't talked to before? Talk to Kibo.
Alright!
Now that we're out of the bathroom, we can get a lot more thinking done.
Okay.
Right. Never mind. Maki's still looking at the press. Himiko's still talking about Kibo and Chuichi spending too much time in the bathroom. What about Tsumiki?
Hey!
It's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. Haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
Wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? Can't still be in the hangar. Or under there. Could he? I mean... He definitely looks like he was hit by the bolts. And looks like the bolts were dipped in poison. Because the bottle was open and everything. You know, 3 bolts and 3 hits. 2 at Kokichi, 1 at Kaito. If both of them got hit with a poison, it did get the antidote. The poison would work slowly, but they would die eventually. Chuichi, Do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that.
it's plain to see.
The thing is plain to see, plain impossible. Kichi's been manipulating all of us from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything.
Okay.
I know, you're probably right. Sumigi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. I'm certain that that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance had been added to the tuple section of the Monopad. Another thing about Kokichi is that, especially because Monokuma, why would Kokichi need to guard Monokuma if Kokichi was on board with the cult, right? With the cult and with Monokuma. Let's say, for example, they were on board. He was a remnant of despair, and him and Monokuma were working together. Why would Kokichi make the exit cells, the most powerful machinery here, watch and guard Monokuma? Why? You know? Why? I don't think he was I don't think he's a mastermind here. No, I do not think he's a mastermind here. I think it was another lie here, actually. Yeah, god damn it.
It's about that time.
Hey, Monokuma.
That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Everyone needs to be there. It means Kokichi or Kaito, whoever's alive will be there.
Then...
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. There's also a possibility that I could prove if my theory was correct or not. Now, my theory has no basis other than assuming that whoever knew about the Exosoul's programming to only focus on Monokuma exploited it in such a way to use the hammer over here, the hammer left here, electro hammer, to take the green Exosoul and pilot it or use it, or I guess, sorry, speaking is difficult, English is difficult, pilot it back inside, go past the sensor because of Exile would be missing out, and dispose of the two bodies, or set up the bodies in a way to make us think that Kaito was the one that was killed. If we see why would also Shuichi take off his clothes as well? That's a good point. Why would he take off his clothes? It clearly looked like he was hit by the poison, so it would have been lethal either way. And look like Kaito was also hit by the poison, which also would have been lethal either way. I don't think you'll be able to get out of this place pretty fast to actually get the antidote. Pretty certain not. The poison would still work, but it's 100% effective that you would get killed if not receiving an antidote. So let's go over to the trial grounds. Let's go to the elevator. I need to see if you're gonna see Kokichi or Kaito there. I need to see who we're gonna see here. Did Kokichi actually kill Kaito and just threw his clothes, or did Kaito kill Kokichi and made it want to seem like he was the one that died? But then he would still have to appear here, wouldn't he? Something. Or could be my theory is correct. I don't know. I'm just assuming that somebody used the explode for that particular reason. And assuming that it could have been maybe Himiko because she was the one that brought the bag. Possibly? Huh? This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kichi aren't here.
What's the point?
The Kokichi's already there.
You bastard.
As the masked man of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. Still a chance Kaito's alive.
Do you want to die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki.
Well...
This is a battle between hope and despair. If I show no weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair.
You don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after the class trial. Then only 5 of us will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
We can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of the class trial. I'll defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice. Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something's wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say? What was Kaito? Oh, probably best not to talk to Maki. Can we have another word from Himiko about the whole bag thing, maybe?
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
Filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now. Never mind. She's just sweating though. Alright, let's see if Okichi is actually inside there. I need to know. I need to know. Also, why does Maruku Masachi keep breaking the vase every single time? How many ceramic vases? How many, like, ceramic? I think it's ceramic. How many vases do they have for this kind of thing? You know? Eh, whatever. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb. Step into those open doors. We gotta see Kaito Kokichi down there, don't we? Oh, wow, that's so fucking depressing. Just seeing the 5 of them? Fuck, makes my heart drop and my stomach a little. They lost the will to live, know what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite their despair, they found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, suddenly stopped. Can't think about anything like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
No fucking way, dude. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. They just recreated the trial grounds from the first game. That whole scenery, the blue walls, the golden pillars, the red drapes. No fucking way. Ah, a battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only a steamwork of fiction has themes as magnificent as this. Okay, stop stroking Ipin, okay?
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Like he was right, the person who should be here isn't. What the fuck? Oh, what's in over there? To the right? In use, what is that? It's checkerboard and shit. What the fuck, dude? This is exactly from the first game. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? Why are you scheming now?
No,
It doesn't matter what Kokichi's scheming.
we must do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but he'll never give up. We'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Unbelievable.
Oh, for love of... No rules have been violated, not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever, hurry up and start. We'll end up with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts of life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake in the fires of confliction. Don't conflict. Then it's golden brown and bubbling. You have yourself a truly decadent class trial. It begins, doesn't it? Would I like to save? Oh no, never mind. Once more, we'll face a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? Can't say for certain, but I'll still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But I will fight to prove it. I'll fight with everyone. To grasp the hope of the side of the truth. I'll fight. I'll fight in this trial of truth and lies. Oh, let's do it. God, every single time I read that line, oh, it's like, oh, just, it's epic. I love it. I love it. Oh God, it's so good. Relax. Relax. Okay. Before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and get some refreshments. I'll be right back. We'll continue with this in a little bit. So don't go. Well, you're gonna have the episode uploaded anyways, but don't go anywhere, I guess. Yeah, we'll see you next episode when we begin the class trial. At least the first part. I don't know for how long I'll be able to go on. I'm recording very, very early in the morning, so maybe even the whole thing. Who knows? Anyway, I need refreshments so I can get my throat fixed up. See ya.
1. 1. 2. He is all that remains of a once powerful nation.